Again on with a bitter but relevant truth here. Now we're gonna talk about some things as far as this apartment fire, this big apartment fire that they claim was in Hong Kong. Burn all these buildings that was, these high-rise apartment, hold all these people. We're gonna talk about it for a little bit because they raised it dead as far as, the last video that we did yesterday was 36, they tell you dead. Yes, it's gone now, way past that. We're gonna get into it and see what the latest update. As you could see, them have a man right there with a bag on the head. I guess that's one of the suspects. Had they supposed to be big fire right there, that apartment fire that they tell you kill all these people. They have a man with a bag on his head. That's who they're gonna blame for it. I already told you it's hoax. For the masses, none of it is real. We're gonna talk about it for a little bit. Just make it run.
Well, China has ordered a nationwide campaign to eliminate major fire risks in high-rise buildings.
Yes, they are already starting with the supposed agenda. If you understand what I mean, the order chaos is already start. Pay attention, they're gonna prevent apartments fire. Now with a fake fire that they give you right there, now they can give you the order chaos right there because that's all it's about. Listen.
The move follows Hong Kong's deadly blaze that killed 128 people with the death
toll. So now it's 128 people. They tell you die. 128. Okay, pay attention. Listen.
Expected to rise. Authorities have revised the number of missing down to 150 from 200.
Hold on here. So it was 200 supposedly missing people. They drop it down to 150. 150. Number 6 called in. You understand what I'm saying here? Okay, pay attention because it never happened. It's a fake fire. That's why you could never see a close video of it. The video look like it take from miles away, even though they tell you all these reporters are insane. It makes sense to you? Listen, pay attention.
The inferno swept through.
They go the inferno, people. They go the inferno. And they show you 7 buildings right there standing next to each other was burning. I guess one lit the next because they tell you, it's bamboo. It's the scaffolding for the building. Look at it, people. They still can't go close to the building yet. They still have to take the photo from way out. The same distance where they was recording the fire from. Is that real? And pay attention, people. This hellfire that killed all these people. 128 and 150 missing. Look at it, people. It didn't even burn all the way. Look, you can still see the scaffolding. And some of them, which is that green that you're seeing right there. Pay attention to this. The rest of them supposed to be burned black. What a bullshit for the dumb people here. Look.
Of the 8 blocks at an estate in the northern district of Tai Po on Wednesday, the city's worst fire in nearly 80 years.
Okay.
Rescue operations ended yesterday after crews brought the flames in all blocks under control.
Okay, so they brought all the flames and all blocks under control. So there you go, people. It's only 128 dead. They have 150 missing, and it's all coding. Now, if you add up 8 and 3, what you get? You get the number 11 right there. And like I mentioned, 1 and 5 is the number 6. And if you flip that, you get the 911. I'm not even playing, people. There it is in plain sight right there. That's just coding for the masses, no doubt.
Recovery work continues. Police have arrested 11 people so far.
So it's 11 people they claim they arrested, people. And they're bringing them out of this building right here. So who is these people that you're supposed to be arresting? 11 of them. And watch the number 11 come back again. Where is the 9 gonna come from? Listen and pay attention.
As investigations widen into possible corruption and the use of unsafe materials during renovations
unsafe
at the complex.
Material. So they're locking them up. They're locking them up because they was using unsafe material. Pay attention to this right here. Look, I guess that's all the bamboo on the ground where you see all these people. I guess that look like hazmat suit type peoples. Listen.
Alarms in all 8 blocks failed their tests. Authorities expect on-site investigations to wrap up in 3 to 4 weeks.
Look at this, people.
Hong Kong began a 3-day mourning period today with flags flying at half.
3-day mourning, called in. Why they need 3 days to mourn? Pay attention to this as you could see them doing the rituals right there. Even if they have to lie to you about some death just to give you the reaction, which is the rituals that they're running right there on the people. No doubt about it. Look.
Last until Monday.
11 sharp
Authorities have
again.
contacted 1,300 households and nearly 1,100 residents have moved into temporary homes.
And you see what they're showing you now? Hong Kong fight. I guess Hong Kong strong is the next logo or slogan they're gonna give you right there. Pay attention after they burn
On the ground,
them, they
a
claim
steady stream of
they're
volunteers have come forward to fill in service gaps for the needy. The identities of the residents have been obscured in the following story to respect their desire for privacy.
Oh, really?
CNA's Deborah Wong with more.
Wow.
When the fire raged on
Look at the
deep
fire,
into
people. Look at the fire, supposedly. Pay attention to it. Right there. And I'm saying, people, if you're doing all this renovation with all these scaffold cover the damn building with bamboo and all of this, why is people still in there? You're renovating the building that much where you have to cover the whole building with scaffold. Why would people live in there still? Why wouldn't those people order there for the renovation if you're gonna do the whole thing? It cover with bamboo, some green looking shit that they claim. Yes, that's the structure right there, the scaffold. So hold on here, people were still living in the damn building while they was doing all that overall on it? Come on, people, it makes no sense. It's bullshit for the public right here.
Wednesday night, ordinary Hong Kongers sprang to
Look at
action.
this. Look at
On
this, people.
Thursday, the community square next to the burn site came alive with volunteers,
They come
distributing
alive.
food and blankets.
Look at these people, the burn site. They're at the burn site, bringing food and blanket and all at the site where the fire burning. What a joke for the masses. Pay attention
On
here.
Friday, it transformed into an unofficial relief center.
There you go, it's
All
transformed
around me
into
are
a relief
volunteers
center.
gathering spontaneously to give out whatever supplies and whatever little they can offer. Here we have a lot of water supplies, a lot of drinks, and over there you can see people distributing warm clothing, sleeping bags as well.
The same thing they would have shown you with a natural disaster, supposedly. What they would have called in hell a natural disaster would have bring you the same thing right here. Now it's a fire, supposedly apartment fire, caused them to be right there. And they're talking about relief. So I guess they come to help out the peoples who gonna be, stranded. Don't have no home to go in after that burning fire. Take down the apartment. Listen.
Temperature is falling. They don't belong to any particular organization. They just mobilize themselves through WhatsApp, through word of mouth, and this really is community spirit at its best.
Marquees with tables and cardboard signage dot the square. There were even hand-drawn maps of where the supplies are,
7-Eleven.
and people warning freeloaders against collecting goods meant for affected residents.
We are just like we are parents
What a
and then from
bullshit for the masses.
different families and then
And like I say, people, they give you this big apartment fire fakery so they can basically have everybody in the world thinking about these things. And like I say, with those high-rising condos, most of what they're going to have for the masses in the new world, in their 15-minute cities and all, they have those things. That's what they're going to have to house the people most of all. And it's going to be real expensive to live in it. That's part of the new world right there. And they're already shaking it up. Bam. Watch this press
So
conference
as
style.
of 3 p.m.
Listen,
today,
and
we
this is
got
Hong Kong. I guess they're talking to the world of English speakers right there because Hong Kong people don't speak English. Who is you really talking to show you that it's a worldwide fakery organized by the worldwide government? These people in Hong Kong come talking to the peoples around the world in English. I guess that's what they're doing right here. Pay attention to this bullshit. It's fakery.
28 deceased persons confirmed case.
Confirmed.
We expected that when our DVIU officers entered other buildings, the number of death toll may be on the rise.
The number of death toll may be on the rise, but pay attention. Listen.
Regarding the
So they're asking the question. They're asking the question in Chinese, and she gonna answer in English. Okay. Do you understand what's going on right here, people? Nothing about it real. Okay, pay attention here.
report, as I have reported earlier, we have tried our best to call back some of the identified persons and also their relatives. And when we call back some of the informants, they actually have been in contact with their relatives or
When
missing.
you call back some of the informers, they actually have contacts with some of their relatives. So those are the ones that you was calling missing. We already know the missing is bullshit. Okay, so yes, you contact with some of the peoples and now they confirm that some of the people that you claim was missing is all right. Okay, we got you. Listen.
Friends already. But for some of the cases, the informants only provided very limited or insufficient information. For example, they can just provide the nickname, or they just guess maybe their friend may be living there. So some of this.
Hold on here, so they can guess they can figure out a nickname but not the real name. Listen.
It's really insufficient for us to proceed, but we are still reconnecting with this informant and trying to get more information.
You're talking about informers. Pay attention to the show that they're putting on right there in Hong Kong, people, to convince you of a fire. One thing you need to know this, because I always point out for you, whenever a deceiver is on the world stage. Look at the star on the hat right there. You see it? A lot of people sleep, man. That to show you that this one working for the wicked people of this world 100% in. And look at them putting on a show right there with the supposedly fake fire they show the rest of the world. Move.
The Bronx fire injured 9 people, including firefighters and officers.
Listen to this right here, people. Another fire in the Bronx. This injured 9 people right there on the money. And like I tell you in the video that I did yesterday when we talk about that same fire in Hong Kong, what did I tell you? Look out for the same thing to come out in America, period. Look out for them to show you these apartment fires, building fires, house fires that injured and killed people. And pay attention, they couldn't even wait for another day before they give you one more of that shit right there in the Bronx. Pay attention.
The flames broke out in an apartment building this afternoon. Several families lost their homes. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo.
What is they doing here on earth, people?
Nyla's job as a therapy dog to provide emotional support to her owner just got even more important after a fire forced them out into the cold.
I have some couple friends now. I'm going to a friend's house,
All
but
bricks,
thank God I have a lot of
Pay attention here.
support system here, but everyone else, I don't know what is going to do.
Pay attention to this right here, people. I guess they're just coming out of the burning building. As you could see, that one just clean, crying. Pay attention.
Wasn't much to do but cry and quickly gather belongings into garbage bags as tenants scrambled and firefighters worked into the bitter cold night to get the fire under control.
Yes, and that's another thing again. The bitter cold. Picture that, people, happen in New York in these times. Yes, you got, the cold air in there already. That's what they give you for the winter. All made up. None of it is natural. Do you understand that or not? So yes, now that they burn your water, your house and home, now you're in the cold. Pay attention to this.
Initial units got here in under 4 minutes and discovered a fire in apartment 6H. And
6H, people. Number 6 code didn't show up again. So pay attention. They come up. They come to, put out the fire. And they realize it's 6H it's in. Listen.
Quickly extended to the Cockloft area.
It's spreading
and
fast.
And spread to adjoining apartments.
Look, people, look. Look what they're showing you.
Flames could be spotted shooting through
Why no firefighter ain't trying to put out the fire? Why not? You see them have a scaffold right there, a crane-looking scaffold. What happened? Why they don't put water on the fire? Or whatever the firefighter come with to put it out? Why you don't see no effort to put out the fire? They're just showing you this blazing fire right there that injure all these people. What I tell you? It's fake shit for the dumb people.
Building on Sheridan Avenue at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And 3 o'clock have to show up, as you could see, the CC right there with the one eye in the middle. That's what it is. That's the CC right there, people, with the citizen.com. Okay, pay attention with the walls. All bricks, Freemasonry. Code in. Listen.
Audrey lives right across the hall from where the fire broke out.
It was horrible. Go back. Watch this.
flames could be spotted shooting through the
Of
roof
course.
of the building
That's
on
why
Sheridan
nobody
Avenue
putting it out.
at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
3 o'clock is
Audrey
recording.
lives right across the hall from where the fire
Look at
broke
it, he put
out.
up the
It
sign,
was horrible.
people.
It was like huge fire.
Wow. It's
It
a
was just in
huge
front of
fire.
our apartment.
We spoke with one family who was not home when the fire broke out, but returned home to find their building on fire. They experienced the heart-stopping moment of realizing their pets were still inside.
So there you go, people. Their pets were still inside. Yes, while the reporter was talking to them with the hellfire burning, and look, they come out with the dogs. One black, one white. Freemasonry. Move.
In New Jersey, another fire turned deadly. Two sisters in their 40s died when flames ripped through a home in Orange.
Listen, people. 2 sisters died when their home or their apartment ripped through with fire. You see that right there, people, on Orange. Orange 33 in numerology. As a matter of fact, the only color that make 33 in numerology is that orange. And of course, they have to mention it in fakery. So pay attention, people. 2 sisters died in an apartment fire. Pay attention to this. The same day when the Bronx fire happened, that injured 9. This one is in New Jersey. Are you listening to me? Okay, look.
In New Jersey, another fire turned deadly. 2 sisters in their 40s died when flames ripped through a home in Orange.
Listen.
It happened while they gathered with their family for Thanksgiving.
There you go, people, because they wasn't going to give you this big holiday where they tell you when to go visit your family and have a good time and hang with them. Don't tell me you didn't know they was going to give you some kind of story like these. People gather up to have supposedly Thanksgiving, and tragedy happen. Same thing they're gonna give you with the Black Friday. People going out shopping, tragedy happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? All of these things that they have planned for you gonna bring you destruction at the end. Listen.
Sisters helped their disabled father escape the flames, but they couldn't get out themselves.
So you hear that, people? Both sisters helped I guess their father probably a little bit, old and feeble, so he couldn't get out by himself. So they helped take him out, and then they got burned. They saved his dad, and then they died. That's what they just tell you. Listen.
When flames ripped through a home in Orange, it happened while they gathered with their family for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
The sisters helped their disabled father escape the flames,
disabled
but they
father
couldn't
escaped.
get out themselves.
But how did they help him escape? In order for you to help him escape, you have to carry him out of there because he's disabled. So y'all take him out of there and then you couldn't escape the fire? What kind of sense does that make, people? How did they get him out of there, the disabled? They get him out of there and then go back in the fire, looking for somebody else or something else, and then they got killed? I call bullshit. Listen.
Here's Eyewitness News reporter Stephon Kim.
It was a Thanksgiving holiday family embrace, but not the kind loved ones wanted to gather for. 2 sisters perished in a raging inferno in this home.
Another raging inferno. That's the word they like to use. Inferno. But take a look at the house from here, people. The inferno inside the house, but it don't show outside, I guess. You can see a little burn mark right there, but that's the fire that killed off the 2 sisters. That's the one that they couldn't escape from. Come on, people. The building not even totally engulfed with flames. You can tell because of how it look and still intact. You can tell that a little burn right there, but that's it. That's enough to kill people inside? Okay, let's see.
Thanksgiving Day, as family was celebrating the holiday, the sisters ran back into the burning home to rescue their father in a wheelchair. They saved him, but they never made it out.
That don't make no sense, people. Wow. I'm going to take this one on the chin that I'm the dumb one. You rescued the disabled dad. He got out. You're the one who rescued him, both of y'all. In the 40s, 2 sisters. You rescue your disabled dad. What you doing back in the fire? In order for you to rescue your disabled dad in a wheelchair, you have to put him out, take him all the way out the fire and bring him outside. Okay, after you do that, you went back inside to get burned? I don't get it, people. It's bullshit. 100%. As you see them show 3 people on screen and hiding one of them face, the one with the bony chest. What happened is that's the one you claim dead? Of course you have to hide him. Look at that shit. Wow. Listen.
This man is their cousin. He says they helped raise him. He was planning to join them later in the evening.
Okay.
These two women had big hearts. They were
He planned to join them. Oh, he was planning to join them later in the evening. Okay.
devoted to their families. And it's just a tragedy. I don't know how.
What happened? A fried turkey?
I don't know how my aunt's going to deal with this. My uncle, I don't even know if he's aware of what's going on. He's in the hospital right now. He suffered from smoking inhalation.
He says their
father. So yes, the dad even suffered from smoking inhalation, but of course the people's, looking at it like, why did those two people die? How? How did they die? The disabled dad make it out. Why did those two able-bodied die? Listen.
Suffers from dementia. 49-year-old Francia Fleury was a Marine Corps veteran turned X-ray technician. 42-year-old Pojani Fleury was starting her own media company. They each leave behind the child. This neighbor is friends with one of those children.
This family's been here my entire life, as long as I've been here. They've always been good people. One of the daughters of the house, they used to babysit me when I was younger too, so I know that they're going through a lot right now.
But they are community person. They are persons who we can look up to, who help seniors. Their parents grow them well. They are Christian persons.
Yes, they're Christian persons. They grow well, and they end up burning in a hellfire. Move.
5 after the hour, we're going to check in with Calissa Matrician, who's been following that fire out of St. Louis City this morning.
That's right. There are 3 warehouses on fire right now.
Okay, 3 warehouses on fire. And this is now in St. Louis, people. They moved state now with this fire thing. Do you understand? We went from New Jersey, Bronx and in New Jersey. Now we're in St. Louis. Listen.
Fighters calling for more help to put those fires out. Let's check in with Fox News' Calissa
Pay attention to this, people. Look.
Hi, yes, good morning to the both of you. We are just staging here off of South 4th Street, but what you can see behind us is portions of this impressive fire continuing
to... impressive fire that you see behind them. Remember where the reporter at in the studio looking at a damn green screen? That's the 100% truth. So every time you see a reporter and he say, look behind me, you know it's bullshit, fake for TV.
Out just south of the riverfront, even where we're joining you. I mean, it's clear to see that you've got these flames kind of burning. Just billowing through the top of the building. Sparks still flying.
Where is the firefighters, people? Every time one of these reporters. Wow. I'm telling you, people, why is the world so stupid? Nobody pay attention, man. I'm saying, people, the fire's still burning. Why there's nobody there to put out the fire? Can you imagine a big old fire like that? You sit there and let it burn? Wow, unbelievable dumb shit. And they're going to bring it to you on the news like, yeah, we're on top of it, we're reporting it, we just not putting it out. If you put it out, there's nothing there to report, I guess. Wow.
Just to kind of put it into perspective of
where
we're at.
There you go.
So this
Nobody
is going
to be
just south of 64 between 55. So for those who are crossing the Poplar Street Bridge in from Illinois, they're going to...
Hold on again. Take a look at the time and the temperature. That's 11:06. And like I told you, flip that and it's 9/11. The biggest destruction of all. That's the sign. That's the number right there. Pay attention.
Large billows of smoke continuing to consume this fire. Just to give you guys an idea of how long firefighters have actually been out here.
Where they at? Where is the firefighter that you claim is out there? They're certainly not putting out no damn fire. Where they at? We don't see no water on the scene. We don't see no firefighters, period. Okay, I guess you're going to show it to us now.
We first got reports around 3 o'clock this morning when
Coding
we
again.
heard
all of those fires, 3 o'clock. Listen.
One of the fires started in one vacant warehouse. Since then, you've heard Brian Howe talk about the immensity of how it's spread, not only consuming another warehouse.
So it started in one warehouse, no firefighter show up, no firefighter help. So it go to the next building. Still no firefighter show up. Nobody show up to help. So it go to another building and so on and so forth. So there is no firefighters, period, in St. Louis. I guess that's what you're gonna tell us.
Potentially 3 at this point. We're working to confirm if there was indeed an occupant, a person inside one of these warehouses which was rescued. But in the meantime, if you are someone who's traveling downtown south of the riverfront,
don't go there.
what you're going to encounter is fire crews, police crews blocking off portions of the street, even where we've been. I mean, a lot of the
They're blocking off portion of the street, but they're not putting out the fire. Because this is a PSYOP, of course they have to block off a perimeter so the regular people can get involved. Again,
lights are out in the area. As Brian Howe also mentioned, this has been upgraded to a 6th alarm fire.
The 6th alarm is according.
Are continuing to be called in. Now, I have reached out to the St. Louis City Fire Department for an update on, what's happened here, the condition of everyone working the scene, if there was anyone in that building. We have heard back from Captain Neighbors, who is in the process of also now joining us here on the South River.
And what, people was in there or not?
For you. Of course, we'll continue to follow this, but of course, lots happening here south of the
And if you know this way it's standing, got to supposedly show you a metal fencing with a diamond behind them. Right there is Freemasonry, diamond 33 in numerology. And like I say, it's in the studios. Move. Now look at this right here, people. The same St. Louis building. Now the fire people show up. When the fire done, I'm not even lying, people. Look, now that you see white smoke, what that tell you? That means the fire stopped burning. The white smoke is not a signal of fire if you want to be real. It shows that the fire is now down and you're just getting that white smoke now. You know, real fire burn black smoke. Do you understand? When it burn everything in the building, plastic couch, every damn thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so when you see white smoke, it signifies the fire is done burning. Okay, so now you see water going on it. Do you get what I was saying the whole time? When the hellfire there burning, no firefighters show up. Nobody throw no water on it. But when it's done, they're doing it now. Pay attention, look and see. They tell you this is the raw footage of the St. Louis warehouse fire right there. Take a look at it. Pay attention. They're the one who putting it out? No, they wait till it go out or reach to a minimum. Then they act like they actually was helping the whole time. Pay attention to that right there. And like I say, we living in hell. Fire shouldn't surprise you. You hear me? Fire shouldn't surprise you. These big fires that burning and destroying. Remember that shit. This is hell. And this is what they have for offering you year. Period. That's all. Nothing else. Destructions and fire and fake disaster that gonna destroy the people. They just want to put it in these contexts so you can understand that it's not them. That's what they're trying to do. Wash their hands out of taking the blame for all of these things right here. All of the destruction that hell's got to offer. And I already told you, there's no way they can wash their hands of it. It's just them. Period. Damn.
Shooting happening on one of the busiest shopping days of the year. Here's what we know. 3 people were shot outside the Macy's at Valley Fair. The
so there you go, people. 3 people were shot. And don't be thinking that it's not coding, people. It is. Listen to me. Why every single story they give you, the base of it, got the coding on it? You ever ask yourself that? Okay, that's the reason why they do it. Because it is a hoax. Something they put together for the dumb masses right here to suck up. Now pay attention to this. Yes, they give you Black Friday. Yes, they want you to go shop. And yes, they want you to face these things. Destruction in hell.
Shoppers scrambling for safety. New video just into the newsroom shows people fleeing into nearby neighborhoods. A similar scene also happening inside the mall.
Look at this.
Now, police
so
say
I guess this is the Ring doorbell camera. Catch this footage right here. Pay attention.
they believe this was an isolated shooting and not an active shooter scenario. But they say the suspect did flee before police got there.
Okay, so they don't have a suspect. They know 100% that it wasn't really the people they want to shoot. It's an isolated incident. But guess what? The people who were shooting is gone. So how did you declare that? How do you know what the intentions were if you don't have none of them on the scene? You don't have none in custody. What kind of bullshit is this? You already know what they was doing? told you the words are staged.
Get to the scene now. NBC Bay Area's Jocelyn Moran was one of the first reporters on the scene after the shooting. She's been there for hours and is live
First report
outside
on the
Valley
scene.
Fair Mall. Jocelyn, what do you have for us?
Let's see.
Garvin, Jess, police are still here outside of Valley Fair. They say the
Course they're
shooting
still there.
happened
One car
outside of
post up
Macy's on the second floor. Those gunshots.
And of course, people, is the Macy's. Wow. Of course, it's gonna be the Macy's, as you could see. One police car there flashing the light to bring you the news. That's all it is, people. So the reporter can pretend like it's there with the light flashing in the back. What a joke for the public. Listen.
Sent people running. Some were able to find the nearest exit. Others had to hide inside stores. This video here is from one woman we talked with who hid inside a back room of the Gap store. She heard the gunshots, but in the midst of the chaos was separated.
You don't know where the gunshots coming from. How would you know where to hide? This is bullshit. So you end up in a warehouse, in a Gap. Get out of here. This is bullshit for the public. Why you need to be in a warehouse? What if there was a shooter come from the damn Gap and got you all now in a warehouse, trapped off? Pay attention.
Her family members. We talked with her as well as a couple of her relatives who got separated.
I mean, we were just like all sitting at a table chilling together, and then all of a sudden we start hearing like pop sounds.
Yeah, pop
several
sounds.
pop sounds, and we start seeing people running.
There was so much chaos, and even a lot of...
Listen, me people, gunshot don't make pop sound. I'm sorry. We're not talking about firecracker that make pop sound. We're talking about gun. Gun don't make pop sound. Gun don't pop. Gun loud sound where you can hear. If you're there anywhere close, it's deafening. It might deaf you for a few seconds. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So there's no gunshots that go pop. You hear me? Listen.
People were getting injured on the way running out because there was a really narrow
They get injured.
at the exits.
You notice what's on his shirt, people? You have the X on the shirt. No coincidence. It's the number 6 coding, people. Don't worry about it. That's how they do it. Okay, listen.
Point where we got separated. Even though I was with the group, like with my family members, they were separated into a back store of a Gap.
I kept calling my dad. I was spamming him. He's not answering me.
What, he was calling to come save you?
Because I wasn't with him in the mall. I didn't I just saw him like an hour ago and we
You look
separated.
weird with brow wig.
And then you're just thinking what if that was the last time I saw him?
There go the Macy's people with the star. Told you, man. Just for you to pay attention. Look, people. The fallen angel represented right there. Even right there. You see it? A star. Okay, that's one of the reasons why they tell you it is Macy's. It's happening right there at Macy's. And sometimes they show you these psyops. The Macy's don't even have to involve, but it's on the scene where you can see it dead on in the background. That's how they do it, people. You understand or not? This is how they show up their codings in plain sight. Pay attention.
Police say there are 2 adult victims and one 16-year-old victim.
So
they are confident this was an isolated incident. Police believe something happened with one of the victims and the suspect, which led to the shooting. They are talking with witnesses and going through surveillance video. Police say the suspect fled before officers got there. The 3 victims had gunshot wounds but are expected to survive.
What happened? They fled on foot?
We can say for a matter of fact that the suspect was not targeting unsuspected shoppers.
Yeah, but that's what you just tell us. That's what the news been saying the whole time. He's isolated. Nobody wasn't really targeted. But how would they know? How would they know all of this with the people that were shooting not on the scene? They're gone. How would you know their intentions? Only in fake with people. I told you it's fake.
Just trying to make purchases and enjoy their holiday. I would say that San Jose Police Department is doing everything to identify the suspect, and as soon as we know who they are and once they're brought to justice, we will let everybody
know. And I
know.
already told you about the Black Friday and these supposedly Cyber Mondays, whatever they want to call them, the days when they give you sales on goods. It's fake with people. Remember, it's called the end of year inventory. Do you know that or not? Those TVs that they sell you think you're getting a deal on it, is TVs that they're going to go out. They don't need them anymore. Yes, it's 5 years old. It's 4 years old. Do you understand what I'm saying here? So yes, they have a discount prices on it. They have discount prices on these things that they need to get rid of. It's a reason why it's end of the year, people. It's the end of the year sale. Do you understand that? It's no sale for real. It's them supposed to be getting rid of all inventory to bring in the new. In most cases, if you don't buy it, they still have to get rid of it. You can't have that shit sitting in the store no longer. So they have to sell it out on sale, supposedly. And the sale is not what you actually think it is. They give you some few, dollars off a item and you think it's a world. So that's why you pile up that day to go shop on Black Friday. And look, they're showing you gunshots fire in these malls, these popular malls that people are going to be raided to get things. Listen, gunshots in the wall. And you notice what they show you again? Bricks and an on-headed thing right there. They show you with a round circle and the horns on it right there, just like a reindeer horns. What you think that is devil work. They're showing you
In the
on
midst
screen.
of this, there was a lot of chaos outside of the Bolero. There's a shattered glass with a shattered window with a big hole. One person we talked to tells us he was inside the Bolero when he heard the gunshots and he broke the glass to get out. And even though police
so
say
he heard the gunshots when he was in the building and he broke the glass to get out? To get out where? Did you know where the shot was firing from? Was the shot firing from the inside the building where you're at? The one that you're breaking the window to get out? This is stupid shit. You hear shots. You don't know where the shot's coming from, but you're breaking window to get out. You could get out right into the damn gunshots. What is that about, people? It's bullshit and made up story for the people.
this was an isolated incident. This has a lot of people shaken up and thinking twice about going to the mall.
There you go. Then they're thinking
I'm only
twice.
online shopping now.
You see, this is what they do for the masses. Remember, the online shopping is the next phase. It is. It's the next phase, people, why they continue to burn out the shoppers. The ones that gonna physically go there and shop. This is what they do to burn them out. Give you all these possibilities that you can think about while you're going to the mall or going to one of these shopping centers. So yes, shopping online is it now. Okay? So later on, listen to me, people. I'm going to just give you a little hint of what they're going to do as far as Amazon, selling these things and owning TV. If you understand what I mean. Amazon showing TV things now. They have a Amazon Prime. They have live TV supposedly now. Do you understand? So when you see something on live TV coming from one of these Amazon of the world, you're going to notice there's a check button always on screen. Whatever product they're showing on the screen, they're showing you the price and everything. And you just need to use your remote to click on that and then bam, you're in. This is the life that they bring you in now, people. When you're watching, you could be watching a commercial and right away, all you have to do is just react with your remote. And you got the product already on the way. So when you see them have the smart TVs of the world and these things, that's what it's there for. So when they're showing you something that they want you to get interested in, you're always going to see a little bar on the side where you can actually buy the product right away. And it delivered to you. Do you understand? So yes, this is the new world. The new world ain't gonna have those shopping centers for say. They might have a store or these stores that, important to you or ones that you love so much, they will just put it right there in your community so you can just walk to it. Do you understand what I'm saying? The new world is in full effect and that's what they're doing here.
Like, come to the mall. This is like an actual possibility.
You hear that, people? Actual possibility. The shooting. Like I told you, that's the reason why they give you that shit. It's stuck in your subconscious whenever you're gonna go to the mall.
I feel like I've experienced a lot. There's nothing that equates to, a life or death situation like this when you're dealing with the unknown and you're dealing with the unknown threat and you see the mass hysteria around you. It's terrifying. It's soul-crunching.
There you go, people.
Now, police did say because of the shooting, they are going to be boosting up security as well as patrols.
Of course, they're going to boost up security. That's all they can do. And like I mention all the time, police never solve no crime. A lot of people dumb. People challenge me every day talking about, Mag, what kind of world it would be without law and law enforcement? It's not this world that they set up. The world that they set up, you need those things because it's a part of hell. They give you destruction and they supposedly give you the remedy for the destruction. They give you a pain in your foot, then they give you what to rub on it to remedy it. Do you get what I'm saying here? So yes, all the operation in hurt, it requires you to have the laws always over your head. And the laws that they made and put in place is just to go against you. So you tell me when the law help you. They claim the law stop crime from happening. So therefore, somebody that thinking to rob you and thinking about the police at the same time, yes, he gonna say, hey, you know, I don't want the police on my ass, so I won't commit no crime against you. That's what the people say the police is doing for you. Because if that person wanted to rob you or kill you, he can just do it. The police is not there to stop it. He can come to supposedly solve the crime after. So when somebody run in your home, break it, take all your belongings and them shit, and you call 911, the police come scanning, taking fingerprint, can't solve the damn crime. Is somebody out there gonna tell him, hey, look, we see a blue car drive off and the license plate is such and such? That's the only way. If somebody have to put something towards that, that's not a police officer gonna be like, yeah, this is what. And that's the only way the police can actually solve a crime. The police can't solve no damn crime. He can't stop crime. A man wanna punch you in your mouth, he punch you in your mouth. Then you can call 911 if you want. The 911 call can't stop the punch. Now you can get the aftermath of you file a charge against that person. But how dumb could you be to feel like the police can stop you from getting punched in the mouth? How dumb is you be to believe that the police can stop you from getting robbed? Can't. They can be there now after the shit happens. So they can't stop things from happening, but they can get to the procedure to break it down and supposedly, you know, take some fingerprints and put somebody else on the line then. The person that did that to you is now on the line. But these people can't stop crime from happening to you. So it's only dumb people think that they actually make the world better. Move.
Back to our top story now. Airbus is ordering an immediate software update on 6,000 of its
6,000 right on the money, and everybody listen, they think it's a joke. Every story that I give you, bam, the damn coding is there, people, right off the bat. The main part of the story is the damn code, and people never see these things. Now look at this right here. The Airbus issue major supposedly software update. Look at the damn plane, people. Look at the plane. Look at the number. It's 32. You hear me? 32 is Freemasonry right there. Now pay attention, people. The Airbus need an update because I guess it's dangerous to fly without this update. So right in the middle of you supposedly flying back from visiting your family for Thanksgiving, now you're flying back. Time for you to fly back. They hit you with this. Before you fly away, it was a supposedly, you know, farmer shutdown, government shutdown kind of still lingers and cause you to have these delays and headache at the damn airport. Now you're supposed to return home. They hit you with this right here. I guess these A320s, Airbuses, supposedly a lot in the sky. So they need to pull them down now to put up a update, a software update, people. How long is that take? It's gonna take you the whole day, so now you can't go home. What a bullshit for the public. Like I say, more shit to keep you from going on these plane. More things for you to consider while you're going on the plane. Do you get what I'm saying? Uncomfortableness to make you change your mind.
A320 jets around the world, more than half of the company's fleet, warning of widespread flight disruptions. The bulletin says the software change must be carried out before the next routine flight and could cause many planes to be briefly grounded. Airbus says a recent incident involving an A320 JetBlue plane that was flying from Mexico to the U.S. experienced a sudden drop in altitude.
A sudden drop in altitude. Remember, they tell you that happens to a Southwest plane before, and all the mask, oxygen mask falling from the sky and falling from the roof and all. You remember? Okay, so pay attention. They tell you it's a software update problem in this one, in this Airbus. Pay attention. Listen.
Some injuries to passengers. It was revealed that intense solar radiation could corrupt data that's critical to functioning flat drop in altitude, causing some injuries to passengers. It was revealed that intense solar radiation could...
Intense solar radiation? So remember these people, they tell you that the sun is flaring up and it can affect, you know, even internet and power grids and these things that you have here on Earth. I guess that's something similar they're telling you right here, that some kind of solar, some kind of flare from the sun can basically affect this plane, so they need to do the software update. What a bullshit for the public. Listen.
Corrupt data that's critical to functioning flight controls.
Wow,
CTV
flight
News
controls.
has reached out to Air Canada for comment. It has 21 A320 jets in its
you
fleet.
See that 21 is the coding, as you could see. You see that right there, people? Okay, pay attention.
According to its website, WestJet does not have any. With me now, Keith Mackey, aviation analyst. Thanks for being here on such short notice, Keith.
What a joke. You look like a bum.
Can you help us make sense of this? Solar radiation, flight controls, that doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound
No,
real.
it doesn't, but I'm sure that they've got the situation in hand now. It probably took a while to figure it out because apparently the incident happened last October. So it's taken this long to detect what was wrong and to come up with a proper fix for it.
Yes, and the fix is a software update. Is this real, people? A software update. So the plane catch a glitch and fall from the sky, basically drop some altitude down. And that's the reason why they need this update right here. Else they're going to have to ground the plane until they do. Listen.
Apparently the aircraft actually descended without command, which is a pretty serious issue.
That it descending without command. Without command, meaning that they didn't do it. It just happened. Listen.
So the new silver update, which will have to be done separately to each airplane, will take a while to do.
Like what
but
kind
as
of
long
while?
as they've determined what's causing the problem and determined that the software will actually fix it and prevent this from happening again, we should be in good shape.
There you go, people.
I'm sure they're working day and night to get the software upgraded.
Of course, you're sure that they're working day and night to get the software update right. What a bullshit for the public. I guess it's something similar to the update on your damn phone, right? So how long it gonna take them to get this software update in? What a bullshit for the damn public. Like I say, more things to keep you grounded. More things for you to think about while you're going on the plane. Do you understand? To deteriorate you from even trying to fly. That's what they're doing. That's why you see all these new rules and laws coming on the sky. If you notice, paperwork and everything getting tighter for you to fly. Why? They don't want you to get on those planes. I'm gone.